Ladies and gentlemen, thieves and crooks, hoodlums of all ages, I am the comic outlaw. Yes, yes, and if you've been watching this show, you know my name and you know my game. And it's been a while since your boy has dropped a mixtape madness. Now, if you're not familiar with the rules, we're going to do this old school mixtape. Mixtape back in the day, it's a small little cassette tape you record songs on. And this is the order that I would hear these songs if I was listening to them on a mixtape. And let's say, for the sake of argument, you could put 13 tracks on it. So that's all it is 13 tracks in the order that I would listen to them in a mixtape from beginning to end. And I decided to select Tupac Shakur, one of my favorite rap artists. I mean, you just gotta say the name Tupac, and anybody that loves hip hop instantly knows who that is. It was sad the way he died. He passed away real young, but he left us a great catalog of music. I mean, he was ahead of his time. He was one of those poet rappers who had something deeper to say. So, like the Doors, I have a volume 1 and a volume 2. I will be sharing volume 1 with you, and I'm calling this one the Soldier Mix. It's gonna be stuff that's a little bit more hardcore, a little more political, more side B stuff that you might have heard, you might not have, and I'm gonna do a more like a party mix or something like that, or some with more contemporary stuff that some of the people have heard of. But this is my mix. This is the Soldier Mix, and this is for that. This is for when you kick you back in the streets. It's for that ghetto man suffering in the street like heat. You know, trying to make all the bank he can. You know, before the police come kicking down his door, like the IRS man for a rich man. You know what I'm saying? You get taxed either way. Because if you're an American, they make sure, the government makes sure that your ass always pays. Said my piece. Now, let's start with this one. The first song I'm going to put on is Trapped from Tupacalypse Now. It's a good song, great video. You know, you got me trapped in this prison of seclusion. You know, happiness living on the streets is an illusion. It was one of Tupac's first singles. It really caught the attention of the people and really gave you an idea of who this artist was coming up. We're going to be going to number 2, Me Against the World, which was the title of one of his biggest selling albums. And this song, you know, really was a call out to everyone, you know, letting him know that he felt lost, you know, especially since he was going through court, jail time. It was right before he went to death row. Great song to listen to. Absolutely love it. Now, this one, I'll give you a hint. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Yeah, America's Most Wanted. From the All Eyes on Me, featuring Snoop Dogg. And what can I say? It was pure fire when it came out. Pure fire now. And now I'm going to go into a song from Machiavelli, Toss It Up. Oh man, this song just bumps. It has that gangster feel to it. And if you don't know what I'm saying, get up off your ass and look up that song right now. Let me see you toss it up. Real dirty diss track. Without being dirty, it had like that smooth hit to it. Now, we're going to be moving on to Hellraiser. This is from the R.E. Still Down CD that was made after he died. A great song, has a lot of balls to it. Highly recommend listening to it if you want to just listen to something that you want to walk to, or just have that feeling like you want to whoop some ass or lift some weights to. Great song. Now, there's other ones from the All Eyes on Me, We Ain't Hard to Find. It's kind of a war album. It features like E40. It features a lot of different rappers. And it's basically saying, if you want us, then bring your big bad ass to California, because we ain't hard to find. You know, it's laying out that challenge, and which was that West Coast, East Coast beef, you know. Great song to listen to. Puts a little fire in your heart. And speaking of fire in your heart, you gotta go with Holler If You Hear Me, from Tupac's Strictly For My Niggas. And what Tupac meant when he said that was never ignorant in getting goals accomplished. So I don't want to hear any shit. It's a great song, Holler If You Hear Me. It has that fast beat. Tupac just shreds it all the way through. And this was a younger Tupac. I feel had a little more vicious, a little more raw and it's just worth listening to. Like I said, it gets you going. It has that fast beat because Tupac kind of slowed down a little bit. But if you want a balls to the wall song, All If You Hear Me is definitely up there. And of course, I have to put Hit 'Em Up. I mean, this is a Soldier mix. What's a Soldier mix without Hit 'Em Up? It's the biggest diss song where Tupac said that he had touched Biggie's wife, you know what I mean? It's one of those songs that kicked off the war, so I had to put on my Soldier mix. Another one from the Tupacalypse album, A Soldier Story. All I wanted to be, a soldier, all I wanted to be. Great song. Like, if you haven't heard Tupac's first album, Tupacalypse Now, you're missing out. You're really missing out. It was very political. It had like a little Panther flair. As a matter of fact, one of the other songs was called Panther Power. So it had like a gangster, political kind of feel. Love for the homies. Real good album. Pick it up. Check it out. And now after that one, I'm going to have to say, Are You Still Down? From, of course, Are You Still Down? The 2-disc CD that they made, of course, after he died. Great flow to it. Has a unique beat. A very unique beat considering the lyrics. And I thought the beat kind of plays against the lyrics in a wonderful way. Highly recommend listening to it if you haven't heard it. Of course, one of our last songs is If My Homie Calls. Another track from the Tupacalypse Now. Like I said, it was a great album. It's one of those first real love for the homie songs. You know, it talks about brotherhood in the streets. And I thought that was perfect for the Soldier mix. And of course, the last song that we're going to put on this is California Love. I mean, without a doubt. From All Eyes on Me. And of course, I'm putting on the original mix, not the California mix, because there's two mixes on it. The one with when they're doing the Mad Max thing, that's the mix that I'm talking about. That gets you going, gets your blood pumping. It truly has everything in it. It's this thing is a war song. It's love for California at the same time. It's just spark. It just features Tupac as a badass. It has Dr. Dre in it. I mean, it has a lot of great things working for it. That's why All Eyes on Me was such a solid hit. And California Love was one of those things that knocked it out of the park. So I had to end the Soldier mix with California Love. Because I had to throw out a little California Love, if you know what I'm saying. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is The Outlaws, Mixtape Madness, Tupac Shakur, Soldier Mix. And I'll be releasing the second one in a bit after I release a couple others because, you know, don't want to do the same thing over and over again, you know. But this is your boy, the Comic Outlaw, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Laters.